We got James Harden and that beard of his. Look, this guy's relentless. We know he's going to attack the basket all night long. So I'm going to make it my personal mission to keep that from happening. As long as we keep jumping those passing lanes, we can give them a run for their money. I know I'll be ready.
Welcome to BMO Harris Bradley Center. We are in Milwaukee, the home of the Milwaukee Bucks. And we're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. You look at Houston. They like their chances, but this could be a tough game for them. Facing up against a talented roster, they'll have to show that Bucks trail by 6. Now here's Freak. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Parker passes to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Parker off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month. The Bucks second.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Rockets leading by 4. Harden kicks to Jones. Lawson drives in. Jones, no one around him. Gets a very good look and converts.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Well, for Terrence Jones, Clark, a very scary episode to begin last season. He suffered from a rare nerve damage to his left leg.
Yeah, he wondered if he'd be able to play again after missing 3 months. He finally got back out on the court. Good for him, because I enjoy watching him play.
That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And it's Parker in the corner. Lots of room. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Lawson outside. Down low. It's stolen by Kumbo. Here's Freak. Here's Monroe. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Off the pick, here's Jones. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for James Harden. 12th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And yeah, you know, one of the most dangerous scorers in the league. He's already come up big in some key games this year.
The first free throw is good.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for Milwaukee. Bayless comes in for Antetokounmpo. Corey Brewer's checked in for Houston. Thornton comes in for James Harden. Lawson kicks to Jones. And it's slammed in by Brewer.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you know, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, you know, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
Rebounded by the Bucks. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
Bayless dishes to Freak. Good work defensively by Jones.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Freak. And Jones sends it back. And he recovers it. They get it back. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. For Milwaukee, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one thing about Ty Lawson is he's very good at attacking the defense. Gets inside without a problem and knows how to set up teammates.
And for Lawson, he is great when he attacks. He does obviously create well for his team on drives. Interesting player, certainly, but playing with a team that's growing and pretty young around him.
A good point. And, you know, last season, Lawson averaged about 13 points for his team off of his own drives. I mean, that means 13 points a night would be a direct result of him attacking the rim. That's second in the league and a stat that only trailed James Harden.
I think that would surprise some people.
Yes.
And here comes Lawson leading the fast break. Here's Brewer. So the whistle blows on the shot right there.
And Corey Brewer, guys, out of Florida. Remember, won those 2 national championships, teaming up with Joakim Noah and Al Horford. Terrific quickness, and that rangy frame makes him a disruptive defender. Great versatility as well on that end of the floor.
And he makes the first. Clark, Corey Brewer was the 7th pick in the 2007 draft. He's never really reached that star caliber so many had predicted.
Yeah, you know, his offense has held him back a bit. He's a bit erratic at that end of the floor. Not a great shooter. Slashes effectively well. He's most effective in transition.
Indeed.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Maniunas with it. He's picked up by Parker. Jones, the pass to Brewer. He feeds it to Thornton. Bayless grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Freak. To the inside. And Plumlee kicks to Bayless. Nice again. And there's the nice layup by Plumlee. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Maniunas. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Parker's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Plumlee dishes to Freak. No good. And it's Houston the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here's Thornton. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Brewer with the shot. Off target from the wing. Here's Freak. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And earlier, we heard from Dwight Howard, and it's very clear how much he appreciates his head coach, Kevin McHale. What a difference a change of location makes, especially when the guy that's helping you along the way really believes in you, wants to see you get better, is your head coach. A special guy. The platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Houston with a big group substitution here. Maniunas is checked in for Jones. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. Freak, he's in at point guard. Mayo out there with Parker. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And that one's good. Parker.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was a big factor. He had 6 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Bayless the pass to Plumlee. Rocket 6. Freak with it. Now Lawson defending. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Freak.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. In fourth, the Bucks.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Here's Lawson. Sweet little floater. And it's a 6-point Houston lead.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Freak kicks to Plumlee. There's the dish to Bayless. Now here's Freak. D right on him. The Rockets pull it in. Brewer with the ball. Thornton. Rebound by Parker. And they will fall over the back on the play.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Bucks trail by 6. The pass to Bayless. He kicks it to Parker. 11 feet away. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Bayless has got 3 assists in the game. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's tipped. Plumlee with the steal. Now Bayless looking for his first basket still in this one. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. The second chance effort, and it's sent back by Howard. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Now here's Freak. Lawson defending. Freak dishes to Mayo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Cavaliers. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Bucks. Just need to take it. Game at a time.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Hey, they're amongst a big group fighting for the bottom few playoff seeds, and that's going to continue all the way through the end of the season. I think they'll get in, but it won't be easy.
And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy, one of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
Rockets leading by 4. Lawson the pass to Thornton, and he banks in the layup.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed, have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg, I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And Lawson, here we go. No problems knocking that one down. Lawson's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Parker, and it's blocked. And here's Lawson. 13 points in the game. Here's Thornton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Bayless has got his third rebound on the night. No good. And that concludes the first half. The Rockets on top, leading by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
Well, it's been a high-pressure game, both in transition and in half-court sets. We'll fix it, though. We just need to play a little more steady and make our passes a little more careful.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Now both sides have assessed what they need to do. A different look for Milwaukee. Parker's checked in for Henson. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And Freak subbed in for Carter Williams. And then for Houston, Terrence Jones comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Brewer in for Monty Eunice. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Jones. And it's Brewer in at the small forward. And so he hits both. Houston leading by 4. Now here's Beverly. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Beverly's got 6. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Freak. And stolen by Ariza. Harden against Antetokounmpo. Jones for 3. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
And the Rockets making a change here. Lawson's checked in. You know, Clark, the one thing you can say about Ty Lawson is his awareness around the floor. He's just ubiquitous, and his court vision is incredible.
Excellent peripheral vision. He averaged almost 10 assists a game last season. That's the best year of his career thus far.
That's good from Ty Lawson.
And for Ty Lawson, playmaking isn't a concern. He's got that. His shooting accuracy, though, seems to drop every year. In fact, the last 2 years have been the worst of his career.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
And Jones sends it back. And Lawson gets it to go on the assist by Harden. 17 points for Lawson. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the steals they've been able to get, and that's something they also can take great pride in.
Yeah, you know, going back to Lawson's declining shooting percentage, really no apparent reason for it. Last year he launched the fewest threes in his past 4 seasons, but he still couldn't find the rhythm, and it really hurt his team down the stretch.
The Bucks making a switch here. Bayless is checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. Freak kicks to Bayless. Parker inside, Reza covering, and that one's good. Parker.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Lawson dishes to Ariza. Moves back up, and the basket by Thornton. Thornton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
And that put back about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 5 assists in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Dishes it to Freak. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Lawson the pass to Brewer. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Monroe, no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And Thornton kicks to Lawson. The three-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 13 to the paint. Parker drives in. He makes his ninth shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
There's the pick. And a wide open look for Thornton. Trains the three-pointer. Thornton's got 10 points.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some noise for your energy.
Here I go. And once again, I'm yours in fractions. It takes me down, pulls me down low. Honey, it's raining tonight. But storms always have an eye.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Lawson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 10 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Plumlee, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bayless dishes to Mayo. Plumlee against Jones. Plumlee, the pass to Freak. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Thornton kicks to Lawson. Ariza has the open look. No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 14. Bayless dishes to Plumlee. Mayo, the pass to Freak. The feed to Parker. The turnaround jumper. No good. And Houston the other way now. It's blocked. Here is Bayless. Pass to Plumlee. And a wide open look for Freak. That's good from 17 feet away. Freak's got 7 points here in this quarter. Rockets leading by 12. And Lawson with the drive. Took him no time at all on that one. Freak with it. 17 points in the game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And let's take this break to recognize some of the league's small forwards that have been on fire at the charity stripe for all of the past month. Trevor Ariza, fourth.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work, and they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
Here's Freak. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Bayless has got assist number 5 here tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Dawson can't get that one to fall. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Mayo at the elbow. It's Freak. And Plumlee kicks to Freak. The shot will not go. Good D by Ariza. The Rockets shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Thornton has the open look and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. The Bucks shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lawson. Here we go, one-on-one. Now Thornton. Outside, Jones. And no good. Trying to get that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 14. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire. So we see the Rockets get the win here. And
Ugly.
Well, James, no doubting a terrific win. Given the tough battles out here tonight and the competitive nature of this matchup, what does this win mean to you?
It meant a lot. We wanted to come out here and play with some energy. Guys made shots defensively. It was a gutsy win for us.
Mission accomplished, James.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Patrick Beverly.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
Well, he certainly pulled his weight in the rebound department. His energy and his positioning were fantastic. Forget about everything else he did. His work on the glass alone had a big impact tonight.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Yo, Freak, what's up, baby? What's up? We see you.
Yo.
I never had this feeling with any other woman in my life. And she gave me a different feeling, which was something I fell in love with.